Hello and welcome to the TottenhamAmerica channel. Today we will be reacting to the biggest game of Friday, November 25th as England faced off against the United States in the second Group B match of the day and rounded out the second match day of the World Cup for Group B. They played out a 0-0 stalemate. Lots of attacking from both sides, lots of defending. It was a pretty good game, but in the end, neither side could get a breakthrough at all, and it finished level at full time.
It was a great performance by Matt Turner. He made multiple saves, but I think it was the U.S. that came the closest to scoring when Christian Pulisic hit the crossbar from a left-footed laser.
Yeah, just inside the box. He took his left foot and shot the ball right at Pickford. Pickford looked up, could only watch as the ball hit the crossbar and went over and out for a goal kick. That was the closest that either side came. Other than that, there were some chances. Harry Kane had a huge chance to win it in the 90-plus third minute as Shaw whipped in a free kick. And Harry Kane sent a powerful header wide. He tried to flick it towards the goal, but ended up coming off the side of his head and behind for a goal kick. That was probably either side's closest opportunity. And the game ended in a 0-0 draw. For the U.S., this is an excellent result.
Yeah, great result for the U.S. England won't be happy about it yet. They still have not secured their spot in the round of 16. I believe if Wales win by more than 4 goals against England and...
Sorry, 6. Four.
More than 4 goals, and if Iran win against USA...
Or U.S. win against Iran.
Either way, and it's not a draw, England will not go through. So they need at least a draw against Wales to go through. But for England today, Harry Maguire was their best player on the pitch.
Yeah, easily. Unbelievable. So let's go to USA first. Christian Pulisic led them out of the pitch. He was excellent today. Matt Turner in goal. Serginho Dest was okay up until the second half mark. Anthony Robinson along that left side was very good, continuously testing Trippier and Saka. Tim Weah was okay. Not as good as we saw in the first match against Wales. And then, of course, Tyler Adams, the captain for today, was good.
Yeah, Weston McKennie was also pretty decent.
Yeah.
Playing alongside Adams and Musa in midfield. Driving up the pitch at times. Had one chance that he skied over. It was a long-range effort, but that was the only effort I think he had on goal.
Really, today...
Not on goal, but shot.
Yeah. Today, USA really didn't do much wrong. They were pretty good in everything they did. They just could not find the breakthrough because, let's switch over to England now, their defense was unbelievable. Harry Maguire specifically, but also alongside John Stones, was unbelievable today.
Yeah, Harry Maguire, definitely. There were like 3 USA corners in a row. Maguire dealt with all 3 of them, and it was him. Yeah. He's just towering over everybody when in those corners, and aerial duels, he towers over everybody else, and I think he won almost all of his aerial duels today.
Trippier and Shaw along the wing-back side were good, as was Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham, I thought, was really good and a bright spot in midfield, but came off way too early, in my opinion. As did Raheem Sterling. I thought they came off a little early. But their replacements, Henderson and Grealish, did well. They completely changed the game for England and really helped them control the match.
Yeah, Henderson really steadied the midfield, and Grealish was good, had good hold-up play, and he brought the ball up the field very well.
I still don't know how Mason Mount played a whole 90 minutes today. He was not good. Not as good as he should have been to play the whole 90 minutes. He should have been replaced. And Bukayo Saka was also one that I thought should have gone off earlier. He wasn't good in the first half.
Not Saka's day, but in midfield, Declan Rice was decent, and Bellingham wasn't bad.
Yeah. And then, again, Harry Kane had a bit of a quiet day today. I think he dropped back a lot, almost too much, because he didn't always find the run of Sterling or Saka. They didn't make runs today, whether it was because of USA's defending or just not an opportunity to run. But Kane could never pick out that pass that he usually does for Tottenham with Son and Kulusevski or Son and Richarlison racing up the wings. He just didn't have that today in Saka and Sterling. But overall, a decent result for USA, but I'm sure England will be a little bit frustrated with that result.
The whole
They could have gotten a win.
The whole midfield line for England, Saka, Mount, and Sterling, were not clicking today.
Yeah, they weren't clicking together, especially Mount and Saka. There was no cohesion. Mount was pretty bad until he got that one attempt on goal, forcing a save out of Matt Turner. I'm not sure when it was. Second half, probably. But that was really the biggest chance of the game for England.
If I were Gareth Southgate, I'm looking at that midfield role, that attacking midfield role where Mason Mount is. I think Phil Foden next time against Wales. Phil Foden has to start there. He is clearly better than Mason Mount, and he's earned it. He's earned it ahead of him.
As for United States, I think they'd stick with the same lineup. They didn't do much wrong today. They had a good day out, but it all does come down to Iran, who will be very high in spirits after their 2-0 win over Wales. As for England, it'll be Wales up next, their next door neighbors. Again, they'll be happier with England because Wales did drop a 2-0 defeat to Iran. Now, moving on to our projections for tomorrow's round of World Cup matches, starting with the early morning match, Tunisia versus Australia.
Tunisia versus Australia, I think Tunisia can get the win 2-1.
I think Tunisia will win 2-1 as well.
Tunisia had a really good back line against Denmark, although I think Australia do have the better front foot, but I think Tunisia can lock out Australia's attack and get this crucial win for them.
Yeah. Definitely. The second match of the day is Poland versus Saudi Arabia. I think it will be a draw.
For Poland versus Saudi Arabia, I also think it'll be a draw. I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. Saudi Arabia, who won against Argentina in that shocking win, for them, a great moment for Saudi Arabia. They must be high on confidence. Poland had a 0-0 draw with Mexico, so I think this match is going to be a similar result, a draw between the two teams.
Okay, and our next match is a big one in Group D as France take on Denmark at 11 a.m. I think it will be a draw.
I also think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw.
I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. France have the quality. They showed it against Australia. But Denmark also have the quality, and they really looked great except for their attack last time out. So if they figure out that attack, I think they can score a couple against France. Our next and last match is Argentina, Lionel Messi and co. versus Mexico. I think Argentina can get a win here, 2-0.
I also think Argentina can pull out the big performance they need to keep their World Cup campaign alive, and I also think they're going to win 2-0 here.
Messi will be undoubtedly disappointed, and the rest of Argentina's team will be undoubtedly disappointed with their performance against Saudi Arabia and the result that they got. So they'll be looking for another win, a win here to kickstart their World Cup campaign.
Can Messi respond to the questions that have been asked to him? Where is Messi? Maybe a response will happen tomorrow at 2:00. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see.
That is it for our projections for tomorrow's round of World Cup matches, as well as our reaction to England versus USA as 0-0 draw. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button. If you want to see more World Cup content from us, make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time,
come on, you Spurs!